Hello retouchers, you're welcome back to my channel once again. So in today's tutorial, I will show you guys how I retouch this beautiful picture right here from this to this. Okay, as you can see, from this to this. Okay, so if this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do well and subscribe. Then you hit the bell button so you will get notified anytime I drop amazing tutorials. So today we'll be working on this beautiful picture right here. We want to transform this picture right here. Okay, so and we'll be working with this my all-in-one retouching presets here. Okay, so guys, this is my all-in-one retouching preset. It contains everything you need as a dictor, retoucher, graphic designer. Everything you need is here all in one. Okay, so if you need this preset, you drop a comment also, and don't forget to check my channel description. Okay, so let's retouch this amazing picture right here. Okay, so the first thing to do right here is to get rid of these hard pimples on her face. Okay, as you can see, we get rid of it. Okay, so guys, this is the step-by-step all-in-one tutorial. Okay, I'll be taking everything step by step. Okay, so I will take you from beginning to the end. Okay, so you will pick details on how I achieve this result right here. Okay, so grab your computer, grab your seats, and follow along. Let's retouch. Okay, so let's get rid of these pimples right here. Okay, and to get rid of these pimples, we create a new adjustment. Sorry, an empty layer. Okay, so this is an empty layer here, and we pick our spot healing brush. Guys, remember there are many ways to get rid of pimples or wrinkles or blemishes in Photoshop. Okay, so you can use clone stamp tool or any tool that works for you the best. Okay, but for the sake of this tutorial, we'll be making use of this spot healing brush tool. Okay, so if you pick your spot healing brush tool, you make sure that the brush hardness is 100%. Okay, and you turn on your sample all layers. Okay, sample all layers, you make it active. Okay, if you didn't see the icon here, maybe they will write it. Okay, because on Photoshop they is there sample all layers, but this version you only see the icon here. Okay, so you turn it on because we are working on an empty layer, so you must put sample all layers. Okay, so we take time and pick these pimples out. Okay, so you just click on the hard pimples to get rid of them. So guys, remember, I don't fast forward my tutorial. Okay, it's a learning tutorial, so I do everything step by step so that anybody that is watching the tutorial will learn, will pick the step. Okay, so if you're watching this tutorial, please don't forget to like, share, drop a comment, tell me about the tutorial. Okay, tell me the most important side of it, and also if you have a tutorial that you want to see in this channel, please feel free to suggest. Okay, and I will do it. Okay guys, as you can see, we have picked the pimples out. Okay, this is before and this is after. Before, after. Okay, so the next thing to do right here, I will take this picture to camera raw filter. I need to add a little light, this shadow part. Okay, so To do that, I will create an invisible layer. Okay, and to create the invisible layer, you hit Shift Control Alternative E. Okay, as you can see, this is the invisible layer. Okay, so I take this picture to camera raw filter. Yeah. Okay, here we are in camera raw filter. So I move to my lights. So the shadow, I move it up. Okay, as you can see. So this is what I want to achieve. Okay, so I move to color here. So drive it to blue electro. Okay, so I click OK. Okay, nice one. Okay, now so we start retouching this picture right here. Okay, so we'll be making use of the 8-bit frequency separation here. Okay, in this my all-in-one retouching preset. Okay, so you can check my description, my channel description for the presets. Okay, so I click on the 8 bits frequency separation. Okay, so it loads and pause here, allowing us to choose the amount of blood that will be okay to retouch this picture. Okay, so for the sake of this picture, I'm using 10. Okay, guys, remember there is no specific amount of blur. Okay, so it depends on the picture you are working on. Okay, so you add the amount of blur that will blur your picture and you still be seeing the textures as you can see right here. Okay, so once you get to the point, you hit OK. Okay, so it will give you a message on how to set your mixer brush. Okay, so as you can see, my settings, I'm using 60 here, 60, mix 100, flow 60. Okay, so you can, if you have the settings that work for you, you can follow along. You can as well try my settings. But if you are a beginner watching this tutorial, we advise you to use 30, 30, 30, 30. Okay, so let's retouch this picture. Okay, so you can see the way I'm mixing the skin. So when you are working, when you are retouching picture, you be careful not to mix the shadow to the highlight and or the highlight to the shadow. If you are mixing the skin this way, you mix the highlight to the highlight and shadow to the shadow. Okay. Okay, guys, let's see what we have achieved so far before and after. Okay, so we are getting there. We are getting there. Okay, so So guys, when you are retouching, you don't need to be in a hurry, most especially when you are retouching beauty pictures. Okay, you really have to take your time. Like this picture now, if you are retouching a picture of this nature, you will take your time because we are fixing this picture back to the best. Okay, remember this is what we are trying to get. Okay, and when you are working on the nose, you have to work on it gently so you won't destroy the nose. Okay, when you're working on the nose of any picture at all you are working on. Okay, because anything that affect the nose will definitely affect the whole look of the picture. Okay, so let's check what we have achieved so far. This is before and this is after. Okay, so we are getting there. Okay, guys, I think this picture is okay this way. Okay, so because we are not actually retouching this picture to take it away from what the picture is. Okay, rather we are retouching this picture to beautify it more. Okay, so I think this picture is okay this way. Okay, so the next thing to do right here is to pick some of the few things that is still remaining on her face to pick it out. Okay, and to do that, we'll make the texture layer active. Okay, so remember this frequency separation separated the texture and the tone in two different layers. Okay, so we work on the tone, and all these wrinkles and blemishes they are on the texture layer. Okay, and to get rid of them we work with texture layer. Okay, so I make the texture layer active and pick our clone stamp tool. Okay, then flow will be 100, opacity will be 100. Okay, so I zoom to the things I want to get rid of, click alternative and left click my mouse, then pick from good side of the skin and use it and replace those things. That is how you pick those stubborn spots or lines or wrinkles, blemishes that you want to get rid of. Okay, as you can see, guys, we've removed those things. So her skin is looking nice now, but this is not the end. We have a whole lot of work to do here also. Okay, so the next thing to do in this picture right here is to brighten the eyes. Okay, let's work on the eyes. Okay, and to work on the eyes, I'll be making use of the eyes retouch in this my all-in-one pack. Okay, so the second eyes retouch there, which is the eyes doctor, I click on it. Okay, so this eyes doctor will load and automatically pick the brush tool. Your foreground color will be on white and black. Okay, opacity 100, flow 100. Okay, you'll be on soft round brush. Okay, so you paint only the white side of the eyes, only the white side. Okay, so as you can see right here, so if the effect is not the way you want it, you can duplicate Ctrl J or Command J, then the copy, change the blending mode to soft light to make it more white, and if it's excess, you can as well drop your opacity to your satisfaction. Remember, Photoshop is all about adjustment till you get to your satisfaction. So the next thing to do is to use the eyes retouch because I want the eye to be shiny. Okay, so I click on the eyes retouch. Okay, it has finished loading. Okay, so one of the good thing about this my retouching preset is that each click you make will give you a message directing you on what to do. Okay, so so this is the eyes retouch, very nice. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do here in this picture is to add skin pores. I need more skin pores on her skin. Okay, so I will add skin pores here. Okay, and to add the skin pores, I'll be using my skin pores brush. Okay, so I go to the brush tool, then enter here. Let me drag it so you see it well. So I scroll down. As you can see, these are my retouching brush pack. Okay, so this is skin pores, vast skin pores. Okay, so I click on it. Okay, I click enter. Okay, so yeah, I will create a new layer. Okay, so this new layer is where the skin pores will be. Okay, so I want to show you guys something before we proceed. So guys, this is the pack of the brush I'm using. Okay, this brush contains all retouching brush. Okay, for your retouching. Okay, you get freckle brush, texture brush, mixer brush, hair texture brush, highlight brushes, skin pores brushes, and smudge brushes. So what I'm using now is the skin pores brushes. Okay, so you can check my channel description. Okay, so let's continue. And to add the skin pores here, I will click here and pick from the skin. Okay, I'll pick color from the skin. Okay, let me check from the lighter side of the skin. Okay, okay, so this color is okay, as you can see. So you increase or decrease the skin pores brush size depending on what you really want to achieve. Then you just paint all over the skin. Okay, so this skin pores will help you in case you are working on a picture that doesn't really have textures like that, or maybe you lose the textures during retouching or during shooting. With the skin pores brush or skin texture brush, you can build the texture back. Okay, can build the texture back. And also here in this my all-in-one pack, I have skin texture, so you can use this skin texture preset also and build realistic texture on your image. Okay, so it's already prepared there for you, just a click. But I'm not using the preset, the skin texture preset. For the sake of this picture, I'm using this brush, this skin pulse brush. Okay, so you take your time and add the pulse on the skin. Okay, so once you done painting the pulse, okay, to your satisfaction, the next thing you will do is to change the blending mode of the pulse. Okay, change the blending mode to multiply or darken. Okay, to the one that worked for you the most. Okay, so darken is nice, but I'm using multiply. Okay, so now you can drop the opacity to your satisfaction to the range that you want it to be. Okay, so okay, so this is nice. This is nice. As you can see, it's looking realistic. Okay, so the texture is looking realistic now. Okay, you won't notice that she have a whole lot of pimples on her face. Okay, so the skin pulse brush is very important brush you need as a retoucher. Okay, so the next thing to do here in this image is to skin tone this image. Okay, to skin tone this image. Okay, so before we skin tone this image, I don't like this yellow that is on her head. Okay, so I need this hair to be ash color. Okay, so I go to my adjustment layer here. I go to hue and saturation here. Then I bring down the saturation here. So as you can see, the effect apply all over the picture, but I want it only on the hair. So I invert this hue and saturation, control I, okay, to hide it. Now I'll pick my brush to remember we just finished using skin pulse brush. So I will change my brush to soft round brush here. So this is soft round brush. So I paint on the hair to remove the yellow. Okay, so before we proceed to skin tone, I want to merge everything together. So I want to merge everything together first. Let's see what we have achieved so far. So this is the picture before and this is the picture now. Okay, so I want to skin tone this image. Okay, so I have many ways and many loot and actions for skin tone. Okay, so if you're using this my pack, if you're using this my pack, you'll see I have about different browns skin tone here. Okay, and also here I have dark skin tone. So we can, let's just try this first dark skin tone here. These are first skin tone, chocolate skin tone and dark skin tone. Let's try this first one here. So check what the first one will give us. Okay, as you can see, this is what the first dark skin tone gives us. Okay, so nice and beautiful. Control G. Okay, so this is what it gives us. So nice and beautiful. You can as well drop the opacity to your satisfaction. Okay, so let's go and check my 6 shades of melanin skin tone. I want to show you guys something. Let me show you guys. I have this. I have this 6 shades of melanin skin tone, and also this this bronze skin tone. Okay, for your retouching, and this black diamond skin tone. Okay, this black diamond skin tone, and also I have this medium skin tone. This is medium skin tone. All work perfectly. Okay, so but if you're working on first skin tone, you can use this. You can use my first skin tone pack. So where is this is the first skin tone here. So this is the first skin tone pack, and I have this bronze skin tone also. This is bronze skin tone. Okay, so if you need this pack, you can check my description. Okay, or you drop a comment. Okay, so this skin tone is nice on this image. Okay, but I want to try my 6 shades of melanin skin tone on it. Okay, so let's hide this and let's go and check out the 6 shades of melanin skin tone. So this is the 6 shades. So this is the first one there. This is beautiful, but I don't want it. And this beautiful also, but I don't want it here. Okay, so let's start with the last one. Okay, so you can see this is nice, but I don't want it. So second to last, I don't want it, but it's nice. Okay, so you can play along with them, so you get the one that suits what you are looking for. This is nice also. This is nice. Okay, so this is the skin tone I use for the reference picture that I showed you. Okay, so this is the one I'm using. As you can see, so beautiful. Okay, so the next thing to do here is to add a little highlights on the face to make the face more shiny. Okay, so and to add the highlights on the face, I will use this my pack here. Under my dodge and burn layer, I have glow and glamour. Okay, so I click on glow and glamour. Okay, every click here will give you a message on what to do. It has load. Okay, so I pick my brush and drop my flow to 6%, my opacity 100%. Then I paint on the highlight side of the picture. Okay, remember, I just need that glow on the face, that shiny on the face. Okay, so you can use this. You can use dodge and burn as well, anyone that you want to use. Okay, so I need this shiny on the face, that's why I'm using this. I need the glow on the face. Okay, so this is before, this is after. Okay, so this is beautiful. So I merge everything together here. Let me merge everything together. Nice. So this is before and this is after. Before and after. Okay guys, so this is the end of this tutorial. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please, I'm growing. This is a new channel. My main channel was YouTube. Take it down. Okay, so I'm trying to grow this channel and I need your help. Okay, so your subscription will help this channel and grow. Please subscribe and hit the bell button. Okay, so you get notified anytime I drop amazing tutorial like this again.